Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt like you were at your breaking point? Like no matter how hard you tried, no matter how much effort you put in, life kept throwing obstacles in your path. Have you ever reached a moment where you asked yourself, is this even worth it? Should I just give up? If so, you are not alone. Every single person who has ever achieved something great has stood in the exact place you are standing right now. They have battled with self-doubt. They have felt the crushing weight of failure. They have looked at their goals and wondered if they would ever reach them. But do you know what separates those who succeed from those who don't? It's not intelligence. It's not luck. It's not talent. It's the simple but powerful decision to keep going. You see, the hardest moments in life are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to define you. They are the tests that separate the dreamers from the doers, the ones who give up from the ones who rise up. Every single struggle, every single setback, every single failure, it's all a part of the process. It's life's way of asking you, how bad do you really want this? Are you willing to fight for it, or will you walk away when things get tough? And let me tell you, your struggles are not signs that you should quit. They are signs that you are on the verge of something greater. Because right before the biggest breakthroughs come, the biggest challenges. Right before success, doubt will try to creep in. Right before you reach the next level, life will test you to see if you are truly ready. But here's the truth. You are stronger than you think. You have survived every single challenge that life has thrown at you up to this point. You are still standing. And that means you are capable of pushing through whatever is in front of you right now. The pain you feel, the exhaustion, the frustration, it is temporary. But the results of your perseverance, that will last forever. So let me ask you, are you going to let your struggles break you? Or are you going to use them to build the strongest version of yourself? Are you going to let the pain push you down, or will you let it push you forward? Because this moment right now is the moment that matters. The moment you decide whether you are going to keep going or let the challenges win. Ladies and gentlemen, giving up is easy. Walking away is easy. But nothing great has ever come from taking the easy path. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do what you've never done. You must be willing to push past your limits, to fight through the doubt, to rise even when you feel like falling. Because your future self is counting on you. Your dreams are waiting for you. And if you refuse to quit, if you refuse to back down, if you refuse to let the struggle stop you, you will achieve what you were meant to achieve. So dig deep, stand tall, and keep going. The breaking point? Why you feel like giving up. We all have moments when we feel like giving up. When the weight of our struggles feels unbearable, when progress seems slow, and when every step forward feels like a battle, it's natural to wonder if it's even worth it. Maybe you've been working hard towards a goal, but the results aren't coming fast enough. Maybe life has thrown obstacles in your path that seem impossible to overcome. Maybe you feel tired, discouraged, and drained of motivation. But let me tell you something important. The moments when you feel like giving up are the moments when you are closest to a breakthrough. That's not just some cliche, it's the truth. Because right before the biggest victories, the biggest challenges always arise. Right before the greatest success, the greatest doubts will try to stop you. You see, pain, struggle, and frustration are not signs that you should quit. They are signs that you are in the process of growth. No successful person in history has ever reached their goals without experiencing setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. What separates those who succeed from those who give up is not talent or luck. It's the decision to keep going when everything inside them says, stop. Let's talk about a mindset that keeps you pushing forward when you feel like quitting. First, understand that struggle is a necessary part of the journey. No masterpiece is created without effort. No champion is crowned without hardship. Every great achievement requires perseverance through difficult moments. When you feel like quitting, ask yourself, what if this moment of pain is the price I have to pay for my success? Second, recognize that emotions are temporary. Feelings of doubt, frustration, and exhaustion will come and go. But if you base your actions on temporary emotions, you will always be at their mercy. Winners don't make decisions based on feelings, they make decisions based on commitment. You don't give up because you feel tired, you rest, recharge, and keep moving. Third, remember why you started. When you feel like quitting, go back to the reason you began in the first place. What is the dream that made you take the first step? What is the vision that pushed you to start this journey? Keep that reason in front of you. Write it down. Look at it every day. Let it fuel you when motivation fades. You are stronger than you think. You have survived every challenge life has thrown at you so far, and you will survive this one too. The only way you fail is if you stop trying. Pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Push through, because your future self is counting on you to keep going, finding strength in the struggle. Now that we've acknowledged that struggles and setbacks are part of the journey, the next step is finding the strength to keep going. Because here's the truth, your greatest growth comes in the moments when you feel like quitting, but choose to push forward anyway. Struggles are not meant to break you, they are meant to shape you. Every obstacle you face is preparing you for something greater. When life throws challenges at you, it's easy to ask, why me? But instead of seeing struggles as punishment, start seeing them as preparation. Every great success story includes moments of hardship, moments when giving up seemed like the easiest option. But those who achieve greatness are the ones who refuse to back down. Think about the strongest people you admire. Do you think they became strong by having an easy life? No, they became strong by facing difficulties, by enduring pain, by rising after every fall. Strength isn't built in comfort, it's built in resistance. Just like muscles grow through stress and tension, your character grows when you face adversity head on. So how do you find strength in the struggle? You shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on how hard things are, focus on what you're gaining. Every setback is a lesson, every challenge is an opportunity, and every failure is a stepping stone to success. The moment you stop seeing struggles as barriers and start seeing them as building blocks, everything changes. One of the most powerful ways to push through difficulties is to remember your why. Why did you start? Why is this goal important to you? When the road gets tough, your why will be the anchor that keeps you moving. Write it down, remind yourself daily, and let it fuel your perseverance. Another key to finding strength is to break the journey into small steps. When you're overwhelmed, don't focus on the entire mountain. Just take the next step. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Celebrate every little victory, because those small wins add up to something incredible over time. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Hard times are even harder when you try to face them alone. Lean on those who support and encourage you. Find mentors. Read stories of people who overcame similar struggles, and remind yourself that you are not alone. Lastly, develop a mindset of resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding struggles, it's about bouncing back from them stronger than before. Train yourself to see challenges as temporary. The pain you feel today will eventually become the strength you carry tomorrow. So when life knocks you down, don't stay down. Get back up, keep moving forward, because the struggle you're facing today is the strength you'll be grateful for tomorrow. Your future self is counting on you. Keep going, no matter what. Embracing the struggle and finding strength. You've made the choice to keep going. You've taken action despite the pain, despite the doubt, despite the weight on your shoulders. And now it's time to talk about what happens next. Because the journey doesn't end here. This is only the beginning. Life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path, challenge your patience, and push you to your limits. And just when you think you've overcome one hurdle, another one will appear. That's the nature of the journey. But here's what most people don't realize. It's not the struggle that defines you. It's how you respond to it. Many people see hardship as a sign to quit. They assume that if something is difficult, it must not be meant for them. But the truth is, struggle is proof that you're growing. Struggle is the evidence that you're moving forward. If you were standing still, if you weren't pushing your limits, you wouldn't feel this pressure. The fact that you're facing adversity means you're on the right track. Think about a seed buried deep in the soil. At first, it's covered in darkness. It feels pressure from the weight of the earth around it. But instead of giving up, it fights. It pushes through the soil, stretching toward the light. And eventually that tiny seed transforms into a strong, towering tree. You are that seed. The pressure you feel, the struggle you're facing, it's all part of your growth. The strongest people in the world are not the ones who have never struggled. They are the ones who struggled and refused to break. They are the ones who turned their pain into power, who used their failures as fuel. Every great success story is built on a foundation of resilience. The most successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders, all of them have faced setbacks. But instead of letting those setbacks define them, they use them to build a stronger, wiser, and more determined version of themselves. And that's exactly what you must do. When life knocks you down, you don't stay down, you rise. You take every setback as a lesson. You take every failure as feedback. You shift your mindset from why is this happening to me to what is this teaching me? Because the truth is, the challenges you face are not meant to stop you. They are meant to shape you. So here's your challenge for today. Take one hardship you are facing right now and find the lesson in it. Write it down. Reflect on how it is making you stronger, more patient, more disciplined. Because the moment you stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as stepping stones, you unlock your true potential. You are not here to break. You are here to rise. Keep going, keep fighting, keep pushing forward, because on the other side of this struggle is the life you've been working for, and it will all be worth it.